Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I have Sean here with me, and we're going to talk about how to use editable styles to empower your team to customize templates beyond the theme level. So let's jump right into intros. So I'm Ashley. I'm the senior product designer at Dispatch, and I have Sean with me today.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm an email developer at Dispatch, and I help you make your emails amazing.
So let's jump right in then. So today we wanted to talk about editable styles. What are they? How do they work? What's the benefit? What's the whole point of this thing? So we're going to talk through kind of how to set it up, and then we'll show you a live example.
Perfect. So within the theme editor, we can actually set specific styles and palettes for your company to keep them on brand. And we will definitely be using that as we move towards using editable styles within our DML. So what we can do is we can add editable styles, background color to our button, for example. And then when we're in the DML editor, we can change the color of our buttons from the default. So here's what it'll look like when you're in the visual editor. You can see when we click on the block, we have the option on our left here to change both the text color and the background color. So let's jump into a demo and we'll see what that looks like. So now that I'm here editing my block, I can add editable styles to my disk button. Equals, and we're going to make it so we can change the background color as well as the text color. And we'll save that. And now if we go and we create a new template, and I want to drag in this button, when I click to edit it, I now have the option to change the background color or the text color. And if I click here on the background color, I can choose from one of the themes we set up earlier. So let's say we want a darker blue than the one we have currently. And it's just like that. It's just that easy. We can also do it. We can also change with just the hex as well, or we can pick a color within the editor. So I don't know why you would want this color, but if you wanted it, you could. And it looks awful, but it works.
That's great. So that makes it so easy to change colors on the fly. So you say I'm experimenting with a new color on my spring campaign. I could use editable styles and add those sort of experimental colors to my color palette or do the hex code.
For sure. And the other great thing about this is that, if you do want to experiment with different colors, you don't have to create a new button every time. You can just have the same button and experiment with all sorts of different combos.
Okay. And for editing the colors there, is there a way to sort of restrict those options?
For sure. So what we can do with editable styles is we can change, say we only want our user to change the background color. We can just simply remove the option of color. And then we'll hit save. And then if I refresh this and I bring my button in again and I try to click on it, now all I can change is the background color.
Okay, that's great. That lets me change and experiment with button colors without running into accessibility issues with the text color itself.
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. So now that we've seen a live demo, I think our key takeaways here really come down to three things. Our pro tip, you can use editable styles to cut down on the number of block variations that you need. If you have many different button colors that you want to use depending on your templates, just put them in your color palette, change on a per template basis instead of having, say, 6 different button blocks with those different colors. So really kind of saves all that maintenance and number of blocks that you have to work on there. And don't forget, you do still have full guardrail control. So as Sean showed us, this is an opt-in feature, meaning you have to add stuff to your DML to make these options visible in the template editor. So you get to decide how customized your team can make your emails. So if you are very brand compliant, you can prevent any of that from showing up. Or if you like a lot of flexibility, you can have all of those options show up. And I think our must do is build out the color palette within the theme. So editable color options are on brand, compliant for accessibility, and it saves users time instead of having to copy paste all these hex codes all the time.
It's definitely something I use every day while building emails. And so there are some resources. If you need help, please get in touch with us, either at support or through us at dispatch.io, and we'd be happy to help you out and talk to you about anything, including editable styles.
Thanks. See you next time.